Our brains are intricate networks of billions of neurons. These neurons communicate with each other through electrical impulses. This creates a symphony of electrical activity in our brains. Brain rhythms are like musical rhythms, but instead of sounds, they are patterns of brain activity. These rhythms arise from the synchronized firing of groups of neurons. Imagine a stadium crowd clapping in unison. That's similar to how neurons synchronize to create brainwaves. These rhythms are not just background noise. They play a crucial role in our brain function. They are involved in various cognitive processes, including sleep, memory, and attention. Understanding these rhythms is key to unlocking the mysteries of the brain. Sleep is essential for our well-being, but did you know that some animals sleep with only half their brain at a time? This phenomenon, called unihemispheric sleep, allows animals like dolphins and birds to stay partially alert while resting. Unihemispheric sleep is related to a fascinating concept called chimera states. Imagine a network where one part shows synchronized activity while the other part remains desynchronized. That's a chimera state, a blend of order and disorder coexisting within a system. Scientists believe that studying chimera states in the brain could provide insights into consciousness and the integration of information. It challenges our understanding of how the brain functions as a unified whole. To understand the brain, we need to map its connections. There are two ways to do this: structural and functional connectivities. Structural connectivity refers to the physical connections between neurons, like roads on a map. On the other hand, functional connectivity focuses on how different brain regions communicate, regardless of direct physical links. Think of it as tracking phone calls between cities. You don't need to see the wires to know which cities are connected. Remote synchronization plays a vital role in functional connectivity. It allows distant brain regions to communicate and coordinate their activity. This long-range communication is essential for complex cognitive functions. Our brains are constantly bombarded with information, some of it faint and difficult to discern. So how does the brain detect these weak signals amidst the noise? The answer lies in the way neurons amplify weak signals through a process called remote firing propagation. When a weak signal arrives at a group of neurons, it can trigger a cascade of activity that spreads to other regions. Understanding this process could lead to new ways of diagnosing and treating brain disorders. For example, researchers are using eigenmicrostate analysis to identify patterns of brain activity associated with dementia. This technique could help detect the disease earlier and develop more effective treatments. By unraveling the mysteries of brain rhythms, network synchronization, and remote firing propagation, we're getting closer to understanding the extraordinary capabilities of the human mind. This knowledge holds the key to unlocking new treatments for neurological disorders and enhancing our cognitive abilities.